Hey you guys, it's Amy Gretchen. Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be working on a Project Life spread, as you can see, and I'm in my 2018 album, and this is week 46. So I think this is the week right before Thanksgiving, if I am correct. I know it is in November. And I am using Ali Edwards' November Stories by the Month kit. This one came out in 2019, so I'm going back in time a little bit, which if you followed my Instagram, you know that I actually really love going back and reliving some of these memories. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I write journaling a little bit differently, and I just like having a bit of time in between. Now, don't get me wrong, I really love getting my project life done right away. I like living a week and then working on this spread. That's definitely ideal so that they don't just like start piling up. But when you've missed some and you get to go back and do them, I actually think it's kind of a treasure. So I really do love it. So the first thing that I went ahead and did is go through all of the cards in the kit and kind of decide which ones I wanted to use. And I moved photos around and try and, to fit everything into place. And now I'm looking at some of the embellishments. So these banner flags, if that's what you'd call them, I really liked these. They were stickers, but I thought that they would look really great with some dimension. So I got over some of my foam squares. These are like mini foam squares, and I ended up cutting them in half just because I didn't need I wanted a square on each corner, but I thought it was overkill to have like a full square. So I just cut them in half. And I just went ahead and did that for all of the photos except for the bottom two. And you can see that I kind of fast forward through that because it was, I don't know, it was really laborious to sit there and watch me taking the adhesive off of those banners. But the bottom two, I do not have photos on yet. I do eventually put photos on, or excuse me, the banners on those photos just because I felt like they were missing something and that it just seemed weird that the bottom two were the only ones that didn't have them. So I do eventually add banners onto those. And now I've got a little bit of journaling that I ended up doing just on my computer, and I printed that out onto vellum. And I thought that that would be really cool to have that on top of the plaid. I really liked that. Initially, I wasn't a huge fan of the plaid, but I actually really like that plaid card. I wish there had been more. Of course, if you have the digital version, you could print out more if you wanted as well. But I loved having that vellum on top of it. It made it a little bit more subtle. And because I actually on the backside had that paper clip, I was going to just staple it on there. But then I thought, oh, I'll just put it where the paper clip is, and it worked out really well. You can also see that I added that wood heart just on the back side of that star. I wanted to add something to the back of that, but I wanted it to continue to be transparent so that you could see those dots on both sides there. All right, so I know that I actually want to add more of those wood veneer, and a lot of times when I'm thinking, I kind of shift things around. So when I'm shifting things around, you know that I'm just trying to think and figure out what I want to do next. So you can see that I added the small one and then the large one, and those will end up changing by the time I am done. But I definitely know that I want to add more than just the one that's behind the star, but that's actually the only one that will stay. And I thought that it would be cool to add some stamping onto this star. So I looked at the stamp set, and in there was a star that said, I think it said just thankful or something like that. And I was like, you know what? That would actually fit onto the wood veneer. So I'm going to stamp right onto the heart. And it didn't really work out with the outline because there's an outline of a heart on the stamp, but it doesn't fit the actual wood. It's not the same size or the same shape as that wood heart. So I decided to cut it out. Now, don't be panicked about cutting out your acrylic stamps because you can actually fit them back together so that you can stamp them as they were intended, so the outline of the heart with the just thankful in the middle. I'll be able to use that stamp as it was intended, but I can actually cut it out and use it so I can use it without the outline as well. So don't be afraid to cut up your stamps and use them how you would like them. Just make sure not to cut any of the actual stamp part of it. Just make sure you're doing the negative portion there, and then you'll be fine and you'll be able to use those stamps to your liking. Anyway, now I'm going to move on to some journaling here. And I'm able to do my journaling from 2018 because I've got this story journal that I keep. And I've talked a lot about my story journal when I'm doing some of these older spreads. And I will have a link down below of the video I did all about my story journal so you can see why I kept it and how I kept it. But it really helps when I'm telling some of these older stories. If you don't have a story journal, sometimes it's helpful to allow the photos to be jumping off points for you so you can kind of try and remember what was going on just based on some of the photos that you took for the week. I know that Allie does a lot of her journaling from Instagram. I am not really great at Instagramming like personal things, and so I can't really use my Instagram. But if you do, that's another great option, kind of a placeholder for your journaling until you add it into your project life. So that's a great reason to actually use Instagram, and a reason why I probably should, but it's just not something that I'm doing at the time. All right, so I'm doing a little bit more journaling, and you can see that I've decided to add one of the wood veneers. This is a little bit shorter and squattier one. And then I'm going to add one of the chipboards on top. Now, when I added the chipboard on top of that wood veneer, which is kind of thick, it was just super thick, and I thought a little too thick to go into the page protector. And so I actually pulled off some of the layers of the chipboard, so it was a lot thinner. And that is a really good option if you want to thin out your chipboards and make them, not as dimensional. It still has some dimension, but it's just not as thick, and it works just as good. It's just that now it's a little bit thinner and will fit into the pocket a little bit better. All right, so the last thing, or the last pocket that I need to fill up, is the one that had this ticket. So this was a ticket for my daughter's concert that we went to. It was super fun to be able to see her since she's off at school and we don't get to see her all the time. So I just grabbed over a white 3x4 card and added the ticket onto it. And so now I'm not really loving the way that looks. And you can see that I put it on with a paper clip, and I'm adding some chipboard to it. You can see that I kind of go back and forth with the chipboard. I think I even try one of the banners at one point to see if I will like that a little bit better, but nothing is really working. And I know that I want to, I want to add the ticket to this spread. And at some point, I think I'm just like, I'm giving up. It's going to be fine. It's whatever it is, it'll be great, right? This is one of those things where I'm trying to tell myself to not take too much time to make a decision, just make a decision and go, because this is not rocket science, right? So I just left it. So I just decided I'm just going to leave it and I'm going to let it go. So I'm moving on to the title card, which is actually, I think, the last thing that I need to do. I forgot, and I did 2019 with the year date, so I had to fix it. Luckily, a 9 will easily turn into an 8 with just a black pen. So I was able to make that into an 18 really easily. And then basically I'm done, except I keep going back to this ticket card, and I just want it to feel right to me. And what felt right actually was this chipboard that was orange that said just thankful. So I've got that heart that says just thankful, and then I have the one, over by the star that says just thankful as well. And that was my hesitation, like, can I use both? And of course I can use both. It's not a big deal. Of course I can use both. So I decided at this point that I definitely wanted to have one more banner, because I've got, every photo has one of those banners or flags, whatever you call them, except for this one that I'm adding to. So I just decided, just do them on all of them. It'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. I don't always do the same embellishment on every photo. In fact, I think I never do. So that's kind of why I was like hesitating. But again, just make a decision and go, right? Like, honestly, it's it's just 1 week out of the year, and I will never go back and think, oh my gosh, this is wrong. I won't. I will be just so happy with the stories that I have. So you can see that I was sitting there like, I'm finished with this, and I was looking at it and I was like, I can't do it. There's something wrong with that ticket. It was just bugging me. And so I looked over and I actually saw that 4x6 card that had, I think it's leaves. So that leaf pattern. And I was like, you know what I need? It needs to have color underneath, because the ticket's white and then it had a white background. I'm like, I just need something to rest on. And that was it. And now I feel totally satisfied with that card and the way this spread looks. So anyway, you guys, that's it for me. Hopefully you're able to get some inspiration from this spread. It was fun working with these products. So I hope you guys are able to get your hands on the Story by the Month kit. And you guys, if you want to see more of my project life process videos, definitely subscribe to my channel and then hit that bell so that you will be notified when I add to my channel. Again, thank you guys so much for being here, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye.